Hey everybody, it's Tim from Geek Branch, and I'm sure as many of you already know, we got to finally see some Halo Infinite gameplay. So let's jump right into that. Okay, so with Halo Infinite gameplay finally out, we got to find out a little bit more details about what this game actually is and how you actually play it. So before in the past, as we know, Halo games have been a little bit more, well, they're linear games. So with this one, it's still going to have a linear storyline, but it's going to be in an open world setting. So the devs actually had a couple of interviews with IGN to kind of go over that a little bit more. And I could go into depth with everything they said, but essentially what they said was that, hey, this isn't going to be like open world as far as you're going to go and do your own thing to the extent of you create your own character or you come up with this totally different storyline. You're still set on a linear path when it comes to the story. You get to do a couple of neat things. You get to explore, unlike the other ones, where you can go around this ring. As you know, the Halo rings are a big part of the lore of Halo, and you can actually travel around a ring in this one in an open world setting. There will also be upgrades to Master Chief's equipment. There will be a grapple shot. We got to see that. We got to see a couple of other things. We got to see some new guns and kind of how you traverse around that world. You did kind of get a open world feel to it. You got to see a map in the gameplay. So you got a little bit of the map. There's going to be much more to that map, but they just kind of teased it. They didn't show any sort of multiplayer or anything like that, and a lot of people were really hoping for that. But towards the end of the presentation, when it focused on Halo, they kind of said, "Hey, we will be talking about multiplayer at a later point." That's one of the most important things when it comes to Halo. I'm sure all of us remember playing Halo 2 or 3 with your friends in the middle of the night while chugging down a Mountain Dew and having your hands stained with Doritos. I certainly remember when my hometown had a game store, and a lot of us would do Halo 3 tournaments. So there's a lot of us that have a lot of great memories about Halo. The issue is Halo 4, Halo 5, a lot of us felt like there was something missing ever since Bungie kind of obviously left, went to go do their own thing and started making Destiny and stuff. It just didn't exactly have that same charm that Halo once had, especially Halo 5. A lot of people were very upset with how you didn't get to really have a large focus playing as Master Chief. You get to play as him the whole time. You had to play as Lockhart, as a lot of people know, and people really didn't like that story. So from the get-go with this trailer, we got to see, hey, this is a Master Chief story. You are Master Chief. They really try to hit home on that. They really try to give you that feel, like to make you understand that, hey, we're sorry, we're making up for this. Master Chief is the most important character to y'all and to us, and we're making sure that this is focused this time. Now, a lot of people, and I have to agree, I definitely got the original Halo vibes from this one, just by the gameplay. Now, obviously, I didn't get to play it, but just by looking at it and seeing the feel of it, definitely felt more like OG Halo, which is awesome. Um, that's one of the things that Halo was so known for, was its fluidity and fun, quick gameplay mechanics. So with that in mind, it's nice to know that 343 is back on the right track. I don't know exactly how I feel about this open world thing, because that has become such a common thing for video games now. All these companies and studios think that they have to have some sort of open world setting, as it were. And games don't always have to have that. We've had games in recent times that's not open world and are wonderful games. Now there are amazing open world games that they could use as an example. Obviously, Ghost of Tsushima has been an awesome game, and then also everybody always looks at Breath of the Wild and different things like that. I think that they're going to try to go more of the route of how Nintendo went with Breath of the Wild, where they tried to give this more organic feel to it, to the Halo world, just like Nintendo tried to do with Legend of Zelda. So it should be interesting to see what they do. Um, I still don't know exactly how I feel about all of this. I wish that I know this is thing, but the color grading, it was a little bland for me. I liked the vibrancy of some of the previous Halo games. Also, the graphics, they're saying that they're going to make some updates later on with ray tracing and different things like that. But this is supposed to be their flagship game for the console, and the graphics just really was not impressive. I even went back and watched the 4K trailer, and it's just like, I mean, I've seen some better looking games that are out now, and this is supposed to be their big game. I mean, they could improve it. They still have about what 4 to 6 months until this game comes out. Who knows? But it is great to see them try to get this back to the Halo we love and know. Please leave a comment. Let me know what you thought about the game. Let me know if you think I'm just a rambling idiot that doesn't know what he's talking about. Please, if you liked what I had to say or liked the content, please leave a like and subscribe. That would be awesome. When Halo Infinite does come out, I do plan on playing that, obviously. I'll do some streams. It's a blast. I'll probably get some friends to play with me. Thank you for watching and listening, and as I always say, thank you for letting me get to the root of my geek culture with you.